Hello and welcome to this very quick tutorial. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to assign your domain name to your WordPress website in Cloudways. Now Cloudways is one of the best web hosting services out there, and I've tried a number of web hosting services and I have found Cloudways to be the best, okay, in my experience when it comes to hosting your WordPress website. And I'm going to quickly guide you through how you would connect your domain name, okay, to that WordPress website that you have on Cloudways. All right, so if you are new to Cloudways, I'm going to provide a link in the description below that is going to show you how to actually set up an account on Cloudways. All right, so maybe you want to try Cloudways out. They do offer a free 3 days trial, okay, so you can just create a free account, connect your WordPress website in there, and then just try it out. And then if it turns out to be good for you, you can switch to Cloudways. All right, so I'm going to go over into the tutorial service. All right, so I'm inside my application. I'm going to be connecting this particular website in assigning the domain to this particular website. My domain name is registered over at namecheap.com. all right, if you want to try out Namecheap, so I'm going to provide a link in the description below. Okay, so and I'm going to be using a DNS manager, okay, Cloudflare as my DNS manager. All right, so you can use any DNS manager that you wish to use, but I want to use Cloudflare. And I mean, they have a whole lot of benefits. For example, they give you a free security network. They also give you free content delivery network. Go over to their website and then just click on sign up to create yourself an account. Okay, it's free. They have a free version and a free option that you can use for your DNS management. All right, so I'm going to log into my account. Okay, so once you are logged into your Cloudflare account, over on your dashboard, just click on the add a site button and then go over to wherever you have the website you want to add, and then just paste that website in there and then click on add site. Okay, so you scroll over to the bottom and then there's a free option down here, so select on that free and click on continue. Okay, so Cloudflare is going to pull all the DNS records that you have linked to the domain into the account. So just scroll to the bottom and then continue at this point. Now, at this point, what we need to do is that we are going to change the name service of your domain and then link it to your Cloudflare, since Cloudflare is going to be managing your domain name. All right, so I'm going to go into my Namecheap account. Okay, so over in my Namecheap name server section, I'm going to edit and then just select on custom domain. All right, so this allows me to include my custom name servers that I wish. Since I'm not using Namecheap as my DNS server, I'm going to copy the ones from Cloudflare. All right, so I'll click to copy the first one and then I'll paste it in there, and then I'll go over and copy the second one and then paste it in there as well, and then just click on this check mark to save it. All right, so once it's saved, it tells you that it takes up to 48 hours to take effect. All right, so it could take up to 48 hours for your name service to propagate all over the internet, but it would usually take less than that time. All right, so once that is done, I'll click on done, check. All right, so over here on this page, we are just going to go through a few setup guides. All right, so click on get started, and then the first option here tells me automatic HTTP rewrite. All right, so I'm going to leave this as it is, so click on save, and then the next one, always use HTTP. I'm going to leave this on. I'll click on save. The next option, I'll leave it as it is as default, click on save, and then I'll do the same thing for this last option. All right, so I'll click on finish to complete the process. All right, so I'm going to check on the name service again and see if, okay, so it's checking. It says it will take it's going to take some time. All right, so I'll go over to my Cloudways account, and then I'm going to add the domain name to my Cloudways account. Okay, so go over to domain management. Okay, so once I'm there, I'm going to copy the domain name again and paste it inside my Cloudways account. All right, so I'm going to paste it there and then click on save changes. All right, so it's been saved. Let me go over to Cloudflare and check. Okay, so I'll go to the dashboard, and then okay, it says the domain name is active. Now let me go over and click on it. Okay, so it's done, it's been added. Now I'll be going over into the DNS section in the Cloudflare account, and once I'm here, I'm going to be changing some records over here. So go over to your Cloudways account, okay, and then go to access details. Okay, and the access details, I'm going to copy this IP address for this particular website. So you click on it to copy it, come over to Cloudflare, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 records to it. All right, so the first one, you just click on a record. All right, so I'm going to add an A record to it, and then the name of this record is type FTP. All right, and then over here in the IP address section, I'm going to paste the IP address in there and then click on save. All right, and so the second record, I already have it here. So on this record, I'm going to edit this IP address and then include. So I'll go over here and change this IP address to the IP address of my website from Cloudways, and then click on save. All right, so once that has been added, I'll go over to my Cloudways account and then over to SSL certificate. I'm going to apply SSL certificate to my Cloudways website. Okay, so over here it requires me to add an email address. So I'm going to type my email address in there, and I'm going to paste the domain name as well again in there. All right, and I'm going to click this, check this box, apply wildcard. Now this is going to allow me to add subdomains to my website or my domain later on in the future. So I'm going to check this, and then once that is done, it tells me here that I should add a new CNAME record to my DNS. So I'm going to copy this record over here. I'll copy it, go over to the Cloudflare and then add a new record, that is a CNAME record. So over here under the type, I'll scroll down, click on CNAME record, and then paste the value they gave me over there, and then go back and then copy the rest of it, and then copy that, come over here and then paste that in there. All right, and I'm going to click on this cloud icon over here and make it DNS only. Once that is done, click on save, and then you've created that CNAME record. Okay, so go back to your Cloudways account, and then once you've added the record to the Cloudflare DNS section, come over to the Cloudways account and then click on verify DNS, and then you can see there that the domain name has been verified successfully. All right, so I'm going to test and see if this domain name has actually been assigned to this website. So I'll go to access details, and once I'm there, you can see that the name here has changed to the domain name that I just assigned. Okay, so you can click on this domain name and it brings me to the WordPress website that I'm building. All right, so you can see that, well, the site is still under construction, but the assignment has been successful. So it links directly to the website, and then if I want to log into the admin area, admin panel of the website, you have it over here. So you just click on this link over here, and then you can go in there and then copy your username, paste it there, come back, copy the password, paste it there, and then log in. Click on login, and then it brings me straight into the admin section of my WordPress website. Okay, so very simply, this is how you would connect, or you would assign a domain name to your WordPress website inside of Cloudways. All right, now all the links to all that I've done, I'm going to provide them in the description box below this video, and I'm also going to provide a link to the blog post for this particular tutorial, so in case you want to check it out on my blog and then get all the steps in there and all the links that I use in this particular tutorial, you can check it out and then get it over there. All right, so go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you found value in it, and then subscribe to this channel and also click on the bell notification so that you'll be notified anytime we post a new video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.